been here long?
No, not too long.
Come here often?
No, not too often.
How'd you like to come up to my place for a drink?
All right.
Come on.
So that it retains the rice's natural sweetness, Sanyon insists on producing unpasteurized fresh makgeolli. But because it must be kept refrigerated, it's more costly to store and transport, and so it's very seldom found on the Japanese market. Sanyon uses unman-grown rice ground into powder. And another important element, wheat yeast, a fermentation starter he procures from Korea.
Your teeth so big, you close your mouth and better hold in your chest. You look like you've been chewing on a bag of rusty nickels.
Lindor, Swanson.
The new DQ Summer Blizzard menu has such a stacked lineup, it calls for a
Trade proposal.
My s'mores for your mixing bowl mashup.
You got a deal.
trade up to the new DQ Summer Blizzard menu. With new mixing bowl mashup plus fan favorite s'mores, nothing says summer like baseball and our new Summer Blizzard menu.
You drive a hard bargain, kid.
Right now at DQ.
DQ, happy tastes good.
Hey, where you been, sport?
I was exploring other galaxies.
The crispiness, the chewiness, the straight-up deliciousness. It's not just good, it's oh my goodness! Wow, it's exciting.
The entire state of Louisiana is under an emergency declaration after days of heavy rain and flooding. The governor is warning people to be extra careful. In nearby Mississippi, crews rescued a driver who tried to plow right through a flooded road. Mississippi is also in a state of emergency. The storm system's now claimed 4 lives.
A record amount of water flowing from the lake. Roads are going underwater. No houses are being cut off where people cannot go to and from.
The storm is expected to continue into this weekend.
Speed, speed, and more speed. That's what the new super fast pullback racers are all about. 1 in specially marked boxes, 4 in all.
A gorgeous day out, and my friends are about to get here, so I'm gonna make a Oaxacan sour. It's a really funky cocktail you're gonna love. The first thing I'm gonna do is a simple syrup, but it's not a simple syrup like any other. It is a chipotle simple syrup, so it's gonna have a nice kick.
Start with you, Frederick. Step over to that wheel and spin it once, and then you can decide whether you want to use your second spin or not. Either way, no, this way. I don't know what would happen if you spun it the wrong way. Now, it has to go all the way around at least once to qualify. Oh, it did. No problem there. Now, what do you got coming around here? Here comes that $1. Will it stop? Ooh. And, Frederick, it looks like you might have about 75 cents. Or maybe, what about 95 cents? Look at that. Wait, no, Frederick, it went on to 50 cents. Oh, Frederick, as you were in midair, it flipped on to 50 cents. Now, if you wish, you may spin a second time. If what you get on this spin added to the 50 cents is more than $1, you're out of the game. It's up to you. You may stop or spin again.
I'll stop.
You're going to stop. Okay, step right over here. He's going to stand on 50 cents. There you are, 50 cents. And, David, it's up to you now. Will you step over to the wheel and give it a spin? There we are. Now, what do you have coming around here? It has to go all the way around at least once. It did. And... 90 cents. How do you feel? Fantastic! You want to stop? Yeah, I'm going to stop.
Boxes and buildings, and it then carried an explosive charge which was detonated.
The Goliath was basically a bomb on treads, 4 feet long, 2 feet wide, and 1 foot tall. It was designed as a single-use weapon. To attack, 130 pounds of explosives were packed inside the robot. Then the gasoline engine was turned on, and Goliath was steered remotely toward this target using a joystick control box.
Well, I guess all this stuff has to go back.
Oh, that means you too, Feathery Frank. Good day.
Atas!
I say good day.
Does your reading check? Yes. It's worked. The volcano stopped.
That's Steve.
He's okay. Look.
Well, we recently put them into high def and everything, so I watched them all again.
Oh, you have? Yeah. Which is your favorite?
Well, I like the White Wedding one, obviously, because...
You know, when I was in college, I was a disc jockey, and I would play parties and stuff like that.
This is the best Chipotle order.
I would like a bowl.
Triple wrap.
Mild, medium, hot.
Then dip it in here.
Sour cream inside the vinaigrette.
2 tortillas, if you know, you know.
Lettuce, cheese, waffle.
Yes.
Oh, that is good.
I remember all the great, luau's, birthday luau's, graduation parties. Here on Molokai, we do it on a grand scale.
Poke is one of those foods that's taken the world by storm. And I feel that we've traveled back now to almost the birthplace.
Yeah, Molokai style.
Yeah,
so.
Looking forward to it. Every dish has a story. Food brings people together and has the power to conjure up cherished memories.
No combination of words I could put on the back of a postcard. No
So happy to be here. Hungry.
His popularity is just him. Americans love voting for Donald Trump and then immediately regretting it. It's like our national pastime. We treat Donald Trump like he's a third slice of pizza. We make him president, and then an hour later, we're all in bed saying, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, my belly's one pizza ball. That's what it means. Of course, the people who should be reflecting about how they let this happen are Democrats who acknowledge that what the Trump administration is doing is an unprecedented constitutional crisis.
No, you're going too fast. You have to stabilize.
I can't do it.
Yes, you can.
We've entered Earth's atmosphere.
And I have the asteroid in sight. Then let's do it.
Team, mission accomplished.
Alexa, you did it.
illegal immigrants bring disease.
Sarah speaks for those who can't speak English.
God did not create illegal immigrants for us to insult. He created them for us to enjoy.
The Sarah Silverman Program. New episode next Wednesday at 10:30 after a new South Park.
Okay, so let it down easy, easy.
Tonight, on another episode of Narcoleptic Russian Heavy Machine Operator, this happens.
Hey, buddy! Put the phone down and focus on the bulldozer!
Mind your business, nunuts! I know what I'm doing! Hey!
Ooh! Break time!
In America, we know the weight allowances for heavy equipment, but I guess winging it's cool, too.
No one is injured in the accident, except, of course, for the crane itself.
Oh, thank God the driver survived and won't be able to endanger lives again soon.
When World's Dumbest Motorheads continues.
I'm Melissa Charleston-Smith, and this is the Morning Sports Minute. It's now 6 straight series wins for the Seattle Mariners. Cal Raleigh hit his 10th home run of the season yesterday against the Miami Marlins. That ties for the league again. Jorge Polanco was 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs. J.P. Crawford hit a 2-run homer to close out a 7-6 win. The M's scored 25 runs in 3 games. Logan Evans also pitched 5 innings, becoming the first Mariners pitcher since 2017 to win his MLB debut. They're off today and host the LA Angels for 2 starting Tuesday. Over the weekend, starter Logan Gilbert was placed on the 15-day injured list for the first time in his career after an MRI revealed a mild right elbow flexor strain. Gilbert told reporters,
"In a lawless land,
This town's gonna burn!
I'll take care of this.
No, you won't.
Time waits for one man.
So, boys, where are we headed?
Putting you in the 310 to Yuma.
You ain't gonna make it.
It's time.
310 to Yuma.
Remember the taste of good times and remember the taste of s'mores. Remember the taste.
It's back again.
In a granola bar called s'mores.
Graham chocolate and marshmallow. It's back again.
In a granola bar called s'mores.
Remember the taste?
Thank you. New details after a deadly shooting in Newcastle, what we are learning about what police are now calling a murder-suicide. Conversations of wildlife awareness are on the rise after some close encounters with bears. What the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife wants you to know about the animals coming up.
So representing Team Blake, her mom, and 2 sisters.
You think I want to make you pay for stealing my life?
Why is Blake the perfect Emily?
Blake in real life is nothing like Emily. Blake is very sweet, this like wonderful mother, and just this tiger comes out when she gets into Emily, and you just like, I'm always just at the monitor going like, wow, okay, well, I don't want to tangle with her.
Director Paul Feig has denied reports of a feud between the ladies while promoting the sequel, but streams Thursday on Prime Video.
We're fine. I mean, everybody's just doing their thing.
It was a big weekend for Blake and Ryan as his Wrexham soccer team made...
Somewhere before.
Chrissy, don't bother the nice policeman.
You know, you do look kind of familiar.
I know. What's your name?
Chrissy. Chrissy Snow.
No, my name is Chrissy Snow.
Well, I know. I'm Jay Garfield.
Jay Garfield!
I know what he means. He right, though. We got 2 strikes. This time, if it's not there, the other family can steal and play sudden death.
Boobs. A lot of boobs.
One answer left, Miss Corliss. Name something you see at a wild party that starts with the letter B.
My buddies.
Your buddies?
They're still trying to figure out why the man did this. Just last night, police released a statement saying they have a history of interactions with the suspect related to mental health. And today, the community is in mourning. You can see these images here. People have been visiting the site of the tragedy since it happened Saturday night. 30-year-old Kaiji Adam Lowe has been charged with 8 counts of second-degree murder. Hundreds of people were at the Filipino Heritage Festival when the driver plowed through the crowd. 11 people were killed and more than 24 injured. The victims were between the ages of 5 and 65 years old. Here's what Vancouver councillor Pete Fry said following the attack.
Consideration for Almost Live provided by Pizzeria Pagliacci, featuring traditional and gourmet pizza by the slice. Pizzeria Pagliacci, rated Seattle's best pizza.
Maybe that's why, of all the Old West outlaws, Billy the Kid continues to resonate today. More than 100 years after his death.
The story of Billy the Kid has worked so well in American popular culture because it meets so many of our expectations. It's about who we want to be.
It's such a beautiful place, and I feel like it's so misunderstood. Of course, it has sort of a bad rap. People use it, oh, it's, drain the swamp, that kind of stuff. It's always, but yeah, when you...
But woe to those who are caught. The underground nut stores are life insurance for chipmunks. Without them, they couldn't survive the hunt.
Return of the Jedi. Rated PG. Starts Wednesday at a theater in your galaxy.
Mashers. You put a Hulk fist in, you take a Hulk fist out, you put your new shield in, and you throw it all about. You find the super villain and you mash him all about.
Make your ultimate mashup. New Marvel superhero mashers. Each sold separately. Collect them all.
Tomorrow is President Trump's 100th day in office. But who's counting?
All news, CBS Tonight. All right, into tomorrow. A few spotty rain showers early in the day, and we'll have some clearing skies as well. More sunshine in the afternoon, and then look at those temps just off to the races as we go into Thursday. For many of us, the warmest day of the year so far.
We're going to get a little taste of summer and springtime. Thanks for trusting Cover 7 News. Have a great night. Join us again starting at 4:30. Late Show with Stephen Colbert is coming up next.
Choose one appetizer and 2 entrees. Applebee's famous 2 for $25 with new sizzling skillets and steak.
Today, 2/3 of the world's major rivers no longer have a connection to the sea, endangering fish populations, wetlands, and estuaries. Within 10 years, 93% of all river water will be choked by a dam. There is now so much water stored behind dams in the northern hemisphere. The weight of the water has tilted the axis of the planet, affecting the speed of its spin. The way we control water is changing the planet. For most of our history, anywhere without fresh water remained off limits to all but the smallest of settlements. But there was always another source of water, underground, tantalizingly close, which, if tapped, had the power to change the face of the planet like never before.
And my shadow's gonna stop your ball?
No, it's just... Look, could you just back up a couple of steps? Damn it!
Ball barely even made it to where my shadow was.
Because you got me all nuts.
I told you so, but you had to go.
This is a battle between good and evil.
1,000 nuclear bombs? How can we stop that?
Wednesday.
Bow down before your king.
Do not attempt this stunt with an ordinary car. Yeah! Introducing revolvers, the only cars with revolving action that turns police cars into Firebirds, Corvettes into Ferraris, pickups into racers, and many more. And all with electric gloss paint and oversized super speed wheels. I repeat, do not attempt this stunt with an ordinary car. Revolvers, the revolutionary dual performance machines from Lionel. They're twice the fun of any one.
Coming to the Cartoon Network app. It's free. Full episodes.
Amazing!
No codes required.
Great, great!
No dollar bills needed. And no invasive scans.
When you're a big, tough NFL player like Travis Kelce, there's only one way to stand up for your woman. By hitting her former BFF's husband where it hurts, in his followers. See you never, Ryan Reynolds.
I would assume it's a smoking instrument or something. I have no idea.
It is a Russian silver gilt-mounted Baltic amber parasol handle.
Wow, parasol handle. Okay.
Circa 1900, the Russian Imperial Double Eagle applique is not original to piece. We know it's Russian based on the Baltic amber, but someone wanted to make it more obvious. At auction, we would see this with an estimate of perhaps $300 to $500.
Welcome back to the show. Craving a vacation? We are giving one lucky viewer a getaway to the Washington coast. Maybe it should be you. I know that's what you're thinking. Well, we're thinking it too. Here's what you need to know. For 29 years, we've been asking, and you've been answering with your favorite places to visit. It's all part of our Best Northwest Escapes. Go to king5.com/escapes to vote for your favorites. Each vote enters you a chance to win a Grays Harbor getaway to Seabrook, Westport, and Ocean Shores, worth $5,000. There are 50 categories. That means 50 chances to win a vacation on the coast. Vote for your favorite Best Northwest Escapes right now.
The Sicilian favorite, pasta with sardines. The second course, secondi, is our entree, and no surprise, it's more seafood. Fresh local shrimp, calamari, and swordfish rolls.
I think the best ingredient on earth isn't what's on the plate, it's actually what's around the plate. The people, the places, the stories. That's what inspired Homemade Live. Each week we go live from our kitchen in front of a studio audience with famous friends. We share food memories and recreate them on the spot.
Do not worry, jeune fille. Monsieur Leroux and I will be back with Madeleine before you go to bed. Vite! Vite!
Clearly, something was not right as the taxi screeched through town that night. And afraid of a disaster, Miss Clavel said,
Please, go faster!
Until Monsieur Leroux said,
Please, be careful how you drive. We'd like to reach Madeleine alive.
Sneak sharps, chic sharps, anything you seek sharps.
Sharp VCRs and TVs. From sharp minds come sharp products.
Well, for decades, there's been a battle among sea lions, salmon, fishermen on the Columbia River. Now it appears hundreds of sea lions have found a permanent home in Longview. Joe Ranieri explains why there may not be an easy fix.
There's always going to be a good crowd on the Columbia River, whether it's people trying to reel one in.
A couple weeks ago, though, when the smelt were going up through here, it was insane.
Or these California and Steller sea lions.
We're out here trying to catch a fish for ourselves, and we have one taken from us while we're trying to catch it. That just goes to show you another part of the factor about how smart these things are.
This is what it looks like along Cottonwood Island near Longview. So we're 60 miles upstream from the Pacific Ocean along the Cowlitz River in Longview, and this is the competition the salmon are seeing. And the competition between the two is who can swim faster. But for fishermen,
it's very frustrating. I drive 250 miles from Pendleton to do this every year.
Even when they catch them, there are signs of a struggle between the salmon and these 1,000-pound predators.
Yeah, he survived the battle for sure.
Definite sea lion infringement.
This is how brazen they are along the Columbia River. I spotted 2 different sea lions grabbing salmon within 2 miles of each other. The sea lions have pretty much taken over this area and are so loud.
Caprichalsis de Polaris is one of the smallest amber schools in Rio, but in the week leading up to the main parade, rehearsals are at fever pitch. Freed African slaves gave the Portuguese a heavy dose of rhythm. Samba is what drives the carnival. For an outsider, it's a case of look and learn.
Requirements for travel go into effect on May 7th, 2025.
There are multiple forms of ID you can use.
Whatever option you choose, make sure you have it with you before heading to the airport.
That way, you can travel stress-free.
Don't wait. Prepare today so you can relax
and enjoy your flight.
It's your final boarding call for a real ID.
Because there's just no picnic like a purple panda picnic.
There's just no picnic like a purple panda picnic. There's just...
No. All right, well, here's your mother, Bernetta.
I am sick of you. What you mean you sick of me? I'm sick of you. How you sick of me? I'm sick of what you doing, and how you do it. I'm sick of you.
$2,000 for you, Dahlia. Way to go. That's a smile I want to see right there. Let's get into our first round puzzle. The category here is colorful language. There it is to play at home. And Dahlia, you get to start on the wheel.
Go, Dahlia.
$900.
R.
We have 2 R's. $1,800 in the bank.
I would like to buy a vowel.
Tell me.
E.
And we got 3 of those. Here they come. $550.
There is an evil in this world, and I cannot keep you from it.
You mean our curse? Witches, ghosts, and vampires.
Look at me. I'm getting goosebumps. I'm so scared.
And so it begins.
Eureka!
Again.
We fly! I have to say, that was fun.
In order for the lateral sensors to complete their scheduled observations, additional processing time will be required.
We could steal a couple of hours from the engineering team while they're recalibrating the thermal interferometry scanner.
Will 2 hours be enough time to complete the high-resolution series on the neutron star?
No problem. We'll just double up the main sensor bandwidth while they're freeing up the lateral units.
This year, thousands of people who thought they bought a house paint that would last, and last, and last, will discover what they really got for their money. The wrong paint. Make sure you get the right paint. Durable Glidden Spread House Paint, a paint that really lasts. On sale now for a low price that won't. Glidden, your paint should be this good.
It takes the heart of a champion and the strength of a hero to be the greatest Pokemon master in the world.
Pikachu! Thunderbolt!
Pokemon. When your fate lies in a deal of the cards, your most trusted ally is the power within. Yu-Gi-Oh! It's an hour of non-stop action. Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Weeknights at 9 on Cartoon Network.
Is a new hammock. Hand-woven in the Carolinas, this Duracord hammock includes a pillow plus a stand crafted from 4 layers of southern cypress. From the original Pawleys Island hammock, we've also added a hand-loomed beach blanket.
Andrew, what do you say?
I'm going to go with $800.
$800. Thank you. $800. Nancy.
$1,270.
$1,270. Thank you, Philistine.
$1,800.
$1,800. Heather.
$1,300.
$1,300. Good luck, everybody. Actual retail price, $1,367.
Posters from 3 of the World Series, 2 of them which we won. The 1983 we won, the 1966 we won, the 1979 we played the Pirates and we didn't win.
tell them how you got them. You stole them.
Oh, no, these two, my brother and I climbed up on a light post and got them because it was showing the way to Memorial Stadium for the World Series.
They've seen about 5 to 10 thefts every day. It's costing the store about $300 every day. That's money that would have otherwise have gone to a good cause.
So we are a nonprofit organization, and every theft really takes away from our mission and our cause, which is to support animals and pets in need, especially those belonging to people who have no other options and are potentially low income.
So that store is now taking steps to try and prevent more thefts, and that includes closing down its fitting rooms. That's where most thieves, they tell us, are trying to steal the items.
I'm gonna get the bread on, fresh jalapenos, okay. Slice of cheddar. Bacon is oven baked, and then we just finish it on the grill. Avocado spread on the bottom, and then the roasted garlic mayo on the top. Leaf lettuce and tomato, and the lovely homemade potato chips burger here. House-made peanut butter, and then... Come on! This is the Bo Bell.
It's so good. It appeals to all the senses, so you just crunch in it, and it just like oozes all over your mouth. It's just like delicious.
I love bacon and peanut butter together.
Me too.
The avocado spread and the garlic mayo with the peanut butter, it works. It's just so juicy, so much flavor. That might be one of the messiest burgers I've ever eaten.
It's only a burger if you're wearing it. A little assistance, there you go.
Come here, look at me.
Oozy cheese, deep fried, absolutely mayhem. There you have it.
What's the craziest burger you've had here?
The Ian Marshall is pretty ridiculous.
You have a burger named after you.
Yeah.
Does this reflect you as a person?
Unfortunately, probably.
Are you ready?
I don't know. It's 4 patties.
Signature chili, our onions, bacon, butterfly sausage.
And an egg.
Anxiety.
A little bit. You can't put this in your mouth.
I ordered the mammoth burger.
A double pleasure's waiting for you. A double pleasure from Double Mint Gum. A double great feeling, making you realize Double Mint's the one for you. Double fresh, double smooth, double delicious to chew. A double pleasure is waiting for you. Double Mint Gum. A double pleasure is waiting for you. Double Mint Gum.
A vital link is back in the Snoqualmie Valley. The new Ames Lake Bridge on Ames Lake Carnation Road reopened after a long 10-month construction project. What used to stand here was a relic.
The original bridge was a wooden trestle bridge, and it was built in 1925, so 100 years ago.
The old bridge had weight restrictions, and it was hard to see around a corner leading up to the span.
So before, the lanes were about 8 feet wide. The new lanes are 11 feet wide. Now it has shoulders, and a lot of cyclists like to use this road, and it makes it safer for everybody.
The reopening brings back a busy east-west route across the Snoqualmie Valley. Not only is the new bridge designed to be safer for those who cross over it, the modern concrete structure should be better for life below than the old wooden crossing.
And it was supported by creosote timbers, which is a chemical that's really bad for the environment. And this bridge actually spans Ames Creek, which is an active creek.
Hoping to keep drivers and fish safer for the next 100 years. Theron's on KOMO News.
Barnaby Jones.
It's not okay. It's not okay. Yep, Santos said on a podcast that he's going to try to get President Trump to pardon him. Yeah, when the host asked Santos if he'd be pursuing a pardon, he said, "You bet your sweet ass I would."
All right, let's check back in with Chief Meteorologist Shannon O'Donnell. Happy Monday, Shan.
Happy Monday. Here we go. Another work and school week, and April is just now winding down. The last couple of days of the month featuring April showers, of course. So nice to see those back. We're playing catch up on rain this spring because it had been a pretty dry winter around here. Cloudy skies right now. The rain taking over for the Monday evening commute, and that will leave us with the leftovers, the scattered showers and
eastern Poland. And to the west, you might have more sugar in dishes, and to the east might be more savory. So this dish, in recent years, got tarted up with all sorts of things. Dried fruit, jam, cinnamon. You can even see variations with cornflakes on the top.
I know, we didn't even plan it. I want to say congratulations. Since I saw you last, you released your, is it 101st book?
Yes.
101 book. And it's on gardening.
It's about gardening.
Golden Corral's Beef Lovers Banquet with our all-new bacon-wrapped sirloin filet, smoked beef brisket, portobello top sirloin, and golden delicious shrimp. The Beef Lovers Banquet. Golden Corral. Your choice. Rules.
Hey, Barney, soulmate, let me buy you a beer. Okay, but I'm not your soulmate. I'm really more of a chum. Well, what about you, Lenny?
I'm a crony.
Carol?
I'd say acquaintance.
Colleague, sympathizer.
Compadre.
Associate.
Contemporary.
I'm a well-wisher, in that I don't wish you any specific harm.
There are times in a day when coffee tastes especially good, and MJB tastes good when it should. MJB tastes good when it should. MJB tastes good when it should.
We poured 100 years of experience into making MJB taste good. Taste it.
MJB tastes good when it should.
Physical and moral coward. Highlight of a recent op-ed piece supposedly written by me. There it is, Colonel.
Washington State and King County have given the Seattle Aquarium the green light to reopen in Phase 2 of the 4-phase Safe Start plan. The aquarium plans to reopen to the public later this month. This is file video from back in 2017. The aquarium will operate at 25% capacity. It will require visitors to wear masks, and visitors will follow a one-way path through the aquarium.
Jorge Polanco has been named the American League Player of the Week, first weekly award of his career. Polanco hit .471 with 4 home runs, 2 doubles, and 5 runs scored. He also drove in 8 runs. Polanco and Dylan Moore, who won the award last week, are the first Mariners to win the award back-to-back since Ken Griffey Jr. and Alex Rodriguez in 1998.
This is a meal. Your daughter got her learner's permit, so you got your favorites, because this could be your last meal.
Please, can I drive?
I'm getting a cookie.
Is that a yes?
It just meals good at Panera.
I want to tell you about my home far away. My mother and father are there.
Strengthening the links of communications requires capital. In the last 3 years, Merrill Lynch raised over $50 billion for communications companies around the globe. We connect investors to opportunities and the people of the world to each other. For them, it makes a difference.
Cut the ship at half, and then after that, we take off the brain, right? And then the rest, we eat it.
Isn't it difficult to cut?
No, you'll use an axe.
An axe to cut it?
Yeah.
I see, okay. You don't use a dinner knife then?
No.
So you have to cut right down the center of the head with an axe, I see. The sheep do seem to be smiling. They don't seem to be too happy about their situation, but they are smiling.
Antenna TV is TV how it was meant to be, where phone calls are never sent to voicemail.
Hello, Mike. It's Lori.
Where neighbors come over for dinner.
Oh, Mr. Wilson, come on in.
It's where honesty is the best policy.
I am a witch.
I don't believe you.
Honestly.
And justice always prevails.
I fight injustice wherever I find it.
It's where family ties us together every day.
I love you, honey.
Mom, don't start that stuff.
It's where friends are family.
Trust is the stuff that friendships are made of.
One big happy family again.
And family is everything.
Love is a small word, but I think it covers so much.
I love you, Mama. Thank you, sweetheart.
Antenna TV. TV how it was meant to be. Watch Antenna TV on channel 22-3, Comcast 340.
Unpleasant odors. You have just been invaded by Sega TV.
It's all right. We bring you
Wildlife. Romance.
This is Megan, star of a new Sega game. Megan! What's it like to be a Mega CD star?
Real tough. You try dying 2,000 times a day.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Billy from Romford! You don't zap her on my show!
The weather.
Weather is... Whether you could do this move.
Commercial break.
Sega Mega Drive. Got one? Now you can get Mega CD. Quick, take a trip. Whoa! It comes with 7 games and even plays your music 3D.
Okay, Megan, let's get interactive. Now that's what I call Mega CD.
It was a trip to Portugal. You could have spent 8 nights at the Villa Galé Douro Vineyards in Portugal. You would have relaxed by the pool, made yourself at home in your modern room, and enjoyed the beautiful views.
You're paying attention to me now.
You just stay out of it. You want me in it? Get it.
Noir to Die For presents the legendary career of the Master of Darkness, director Fritz Lang. Thursday, starting at 10 a.m. Eastern on Movies.
Hey, Emeril Lagasse here. We're back, and we're marinating, and we've got some delicious, just simply grilled, marinated vegetables of spring, summer, and fall quality is the way I look at it.
A real stick in the mud.
I bet he wish he had doors on that Jeep now.
And later...
Oh, sorry. Oh, it's okay. No, Blake, no!
She should lose her license for at least ever.
When World's Dumbest Motorheads continues.
Add up the number of times you've ever said, I really want to, but I probably shouldn't. Now, subtract that number by 1. Introducing Mitsubishi's No Excuses event. Now you can buy any new 2000 Mitsubishi, the fastest growing Japanese car company in America, with just 1.9% APR for 5 whole years. Of course, this equation only works if you can stop saying. Hurry, Mitsubishi's No Excuses event won't last long.
You guys hungry? I'll make Totino's pizza rolls. I love Totino! But we have to be quiet. I love Totino!
Word's out. Totino's Pizza Rolls. It's how kids help themselves.
For you.
Yeah, exactly.
Right in the center of the table. You're the favorite guest who showed
Seriously,
up. I mean,
exactly.
honestly, right? So special. I mean, this isn't your typical, like, little tiny Gerber daisy.
Right.
It's a nice, beautiful size. Times 4 different colors.
Exactly. Yes.
Wow, wow.
Endless and endless flowers. You could do the auto delivery and ensure that you're going to have even more next season as well. But the sweet smile, I mean, that yellow Gerber daisy, I think every garden deserves the yellow Gerber daisy. It is absolutely the most classic flower.
It's time you know the truth.
Don't. Okay, shoot who? McGee? LaRoche? I'm so lost right now.
Keep up, Jimmy.
The season finale of NCIS, CBS next Monday.
Watch the CBS season finale of NCIS Origins, CBS Next.
Still ahead on Cover 7 tonight, the perfect camouflage. Look at this. A neighborhood finds spy devices, what police believe they were installed to do. But first, a robbery with an unusual chain of events. A woman goes from trying to help people out to being physically assaulted to the ground.
But he forgot the biggest role of the ninja.
Jason, and we asked police if this is somehow related to another crime that we've been seeing, and I've been covering this one for years. Scammers flag down drivers claiming they need some help. Then they ask the victim to trade their jewelry for cash. But the jewelry is always fake. So far, officers are not sure if these crimes are connected.
New developments here out of Gig Harbor. We now know 2 people thought to have died in a house fire were actually shot in the head. That's according to the medical examiner. The bodies of Olivero Huitron Rosales and Alejandro Hutton Campos were found on April 8th. Police have not yet said if they have any suspects.
Tacoma police are investigating a deadly shooting near Swan Creek Park. This one happened Sunday around 7 p.m. on East Q Street. A man and a woman were shot there. The woman survived. Sadly, the man did not. Tacoma police have not arrested anyone. This is Tacoma's 11th homicide of the year so far, already past where we were this time last year. Coming up tonight at 6, we confront police to find out what they're doing about this trend.
Jason.
Unplugging it and plugging it back in is now considered manslaughter.
Rachel.
You are no longer allowed to use Siri. She's a slut and nobody likes her. I did a robot thing.
Own the Remedy massage system and have as many therapeutic treatments as you want. The sooner you order, the
Soon television came along and gave us the gift of sight. But it was cable that gave us the freedom of choice.
Ludacris, back again. Yes, indeed, Ludacris, I'm hotter than a vibe.
July 10th, 7 p.m. to Layla Amphitheater.
Bad, my chick hood. Get out the way. But how low can you go?
Ludacris.
Come on, we gonna party tonight.
Tickets on sale now at One Club desks at Tulalip and Quill Cedar Creek Casino.
When I move, you move.
Just like that.
Hell, Ludacris.
A yard and a half to go. Well, when you haven't kicked or had any success by kicking the ball past 40 yards, you can hardly blame the coach for going for the first down. The bootleg, run it. Craig will get the first down. Sliding at the 20-yard line. Craig gets the first down. They'll mark him near the 19, and the Seahawks keep the drive alive.
If Craig would have yelled hot, which is normally the key if on a bobbled field goal or when a quarterback is rolling out and he wants to run, Robert Pratt, number 61, would have gotten out in front of him and thrown a block. And
Él no lo sabe, pero ya es parte del club de fans. Únete al club del sencillo y delicioso Original Chicken Sandwich.
Breaking right now out of Federal Way, a semi-truck crash is blocking part of northbound I-5 right now. Take a look at this. It happened about an hour ago just north of State Route 18. State Patrol says that truck was going too fast for the conditions and ended up in the median. Both the north and southbound HOV lanes are blocked. No one was hurt.
But his form dipped over the next two tournaments.
何してんだろうという情けない場所が続いた中で、その大関という地位の、プレッシャーっていうか重圧に負けてた。
大関大野里 Onosato was determined to turn things around. On the final day of the March contest, he faced off against former Ozeki Takayasu and sealed his third championship.
That was allegedly a retaliation over a prior altercation.
With hotels and vacation rentals, Booking.com has something for everyone.
She sells. You got anything more boutique?
Oui, right this way.
Yeah, we're talking.
What about something more family friendly?
Maybe a resort with a water park?
Or somewhere less family friendly?
Yep, one Vegas hotel for the bride-to-be.
What if we hate everything?
We have free cancellation. Find exactly what you're booking for. Booking.com,
Guy Fieri, you know, if you want to make that sandwich the real deal, you got to focus on the bread layers. King's Hawaiian sliced bread makes everything better. And here's mine.
Everything's better between King's Hawaiian bread.
I don't know if you remember this guy who was always by his side, Vish Burra, a.k.a. Mr. Smiley Beard, he did a lot of blocking for George when George didn't want to talk to anybody. Will he go into prison with Santos? Or will they be forced to live apart, living separate lives? That was a good one. I feel like I'm walking down memory lane right now. Goodbye, Vish. Goodbye.
became known as the famous 4 dead in 5 seconds fight. Dallas Studenmeyer's .44 caliber Smith & Wesson had the final say on this day. 4 dead in 5 seconds is a whole lot of killing in a whole little time. The Smith & Wesson American was a powerful and popular gun. But when it came to 6-shooters in the West, one gun stood out above all others. Its official name was the Colt Single-Action Army Revolver of 1873. But it became known the world over as the Colt Peacemaker.
I brought a poster that I discovered in Menlo Park because I was looking for something to fill a rather large wall in my home, and I'd been looking for about 3 to 4 years, and I saw it in a window, and I knew I had to run in and check it out and find out what it was about because it really caught my eye and drew me into the store.
Well, I think you got a very nice piece.
Okay.
It's a French color lithograph poster, printed in Paris, about 1910.
Is a very refined, elevated skincare ingredient for maximum hydration. And then the jojoba seed oil. So once you get this and you activate it and you shake it, it becomes this finer than air mist. So it's a toner, but I use it as a makeup setter.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, part of this good breakfast. Crave those crazy squares.
First alert weather mode activated tonight as a powerful storm system moves through western Washington.
We're tracking the potential for heavy rain, some lightning, gusty winds, possibly even some hail.
It looks ominous.
The King County Metro bus smashed by a tree.
This is someone's front yard.
The entire city is completely dark.
Be careful if you're hitting the road.
On First Alert weather days, stream extended coverage on King 5 Plus.
Look at you. You are all so adorable.
Marvel is back with a brand new gang of misfits.
We can't do this. No one here is a hero.
With more action and more wild stunts.
Out here looking for you.
Can you lower that, please?
Sure can.
Can anyone hear me?
The statement said the troops had helped liberate the Russian territory and that their participation was based on a strategic partnership treaty between Pyongyang and Moscow. There's also a comment attributed to Kim, who referred to a monument to battle feats being erected in Pyongyang and flowers placed before the tombstones of the fallen soldiers. This was taken to be confirmation of North Korean casualties in the fighting. Russian President Vladimir Putin has since thanked North Korea for sending troops. He said in a statement that their Korean friends acted out of a sense of solidarity, justice, and genuine comradeship. Putin added that the Russian people will never forget what the Korean Special Forces soldiers have accomplished. The statement expressed confidence that their relationship forged on the battlefield will continue to develop.
Seems like everyone's going country these days. Let me show you how it's done. Yep, that Nashville hot sweet heat is here on my 100% all-white meat popcorn chicken starting at $6.99. Tastes good to go country. Gets so much more.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
One of the first women on a major pro baseball team, Toni Stone, was signed to replace Hank Aaron on this team in 1953. Robin.
What are the Giants?
No, I'm sorry. Hank Aaron then playing for the Indianapolis Clowns. Ray, back to you.
OIC for 800, please.
A 20th century speech called The Sinews of Peace said that this had descended across the continent of Europe. Robin.
What is an Iron Curtain?
Right.
OIC for 1,000.
As a specialist in this field, you might manage deliveries and check stock in a company's warehouse. Ray.
What is inventory control?
That is what you do in inventory control. You're in the lead with 2,200, Ray, and we need to pause for a quick break. We'll be right back with more Jeopardy. Stay tuned.
Quiet, listen to me. We're going to have a show.
Movies presents Musical Movies.
Play it again.
All day Wednesday starting at 6 a.m. Eastern, right here on Movies.
And I'm telling you, I'm not going. You're the best that I've ever known. There's no way I could ever go, darling, there's no way.
Silent but supported, Blake Lively continues her new red carpet normal for her big movie premiere. Welcome, everybody, to Entertainment Tonight.
We're going to get to that, but we start with the wife of Weezer bassist Scott Schreiner and the wild police body cam and surveillance footage from the day she was shot and arrested.
Put the gun down!
That is Jillian, barefoot and holding a pistol in her right hand. Security footage from various angles show her walking around the house prior to the police confrontation.
Lay the gun down! Lay the gun down! She's armed.
Just moments later, after cops allegedly see her point the weapon, you can hear at least 8 shots fired repeatedly.
Hey, put the gun down! Put it down! Put it down on the ground!
Jillian was hit in the shoulder and later laid face down on the street and arrested. The chaotic incident unfolded after 3 suspects fled the scene of a nearby hit.
Look how they wait to you. Boeing jets, Global Express, out the country, but the blueberries still connect.
It is a deal that not even Crockett and Tubbs would bust. Top Gun Maverick director Joseph Kosinski is set to helm a new feature film version adaptation of Miami Vice. That's according to multiple reports Monday. No word yet on who will wear the iconic fashions of Miami's finest detectives. Michael Mann, who executive produced the trend-setting 80s series, previously brought the show to the big screen back in 2006.
With the cocaine on board. They dock at the Galveston Harbor.
They're one of the piers that Ricketts controls, and so anything can go through.
Right. And then the cocaine is...
Before it got too dark, we found a suitable campsite in the partial shelter of a dune. It's a bit windy.
Silver's $6 fish and chicken basket is the best of the land and the sea. Crispy, tender chicken meets perfectly golden fish in one tasty basket. It's a match made in pan-battered heaven. Skip the wait when you make our app your first meal. Long John Silver's this year.
Hey, Shireen! Look!
Hard play.
Hi. I know you ain't in bed. Party ain't over yet. After we go get kid, we all gonna shoot over to Burger King.
Burger King?
Yeah, you know, little bite to eat. Hang out a little while.
It's kind of late, Clay.
Come on, for me.
Wait out front.
Don't forget your purse.
What's the harder way that's going to be funnier when I mess up?
Okay, so don't do the packet. Just roll it like a taco. We're gonna so see. Oh, you're doing like a chimichanga.
Oh,
so that's good. That's good. That's a chimi. A chimi.
I mean, I tried to do that. You know what I'm saying.
And then you have your burrito. But I have to tell you, we.
We have a great breakfast at the International House of Pancakes restaurant.
I'll have the Rudy Tooty.
The Rudy Tooty fresh and fruity breakfast.
I'll have the Rudy Tooty.
2 eggs, 2 bacon, 2 sausage, 2 fruit top pancakes, strawberry, blueberry, peach, or cinnamon apple. People just love the breakfast.
I'll have the Rudy Tooty.
They just take the name.
$2.99 Monday through Friday, anytime except holiday.
So what happens next, Ray?
Stream episodes of Fear the Walking Dead anytime, anywhere, all season long. I'm heading home. On the AMC app for mobile and devices. Download the app now.
Let's face it, some of us got it, and some of us ain't. And Jinx ain't got it. Poor Jinx, he's had it. He's no fun anymore.
My boomerang has no effect on him.
Splasher, are you all right? Marine Boy's in danger? Wait, my magic pearl will tell us what's going on.
When you've got Velveeta processed cheese spread, good ideas keep popping up. When it's time to pack a lunchbox, slice Velveeta on a roll. For dinner with the family, casserole and salad bowl. On the weekend, beans au gratin, stuffed potatoes, burgers, pies. Anytime you need ideas, pop it open and surprise.
Velveeta just popping with good ideas.
No wonder it's so popular.
That will spread across toward the east, extending into portions of Canada, into places like Toronto, where we're looking at some thunderstorms as we have all that warm air surging in and cooler air coming in behind it. So you want to make sure that you pay attention to the weather over the next couple of days as this system moves its way.
Time. Ride along with Penny, Brain, and Inspector Gadget as they try and stop the evil plans of Dr. Claw. It's crime-solving fun with Inspector Gadget right here on Cubo.
It started with a simple idea. Create a real difference in makeup. Makeup so pure, even women with sensitive skin could wear it. So beautiful, every woman will want to. Introducing Clarion, a new makeup that's not only free of fragrance and irritants, but ultra pure. So Clarion is good to your skin, and it does all the dazzling things you want makeup to do. Clarion is beautiful makeup with a sensitive touch, and that's the difference, pure and simple.
Don't you think it's weird that we're meeting this man in a Hollywood cemetery?
For $3 million, I would meet the man at the pound dressed like Pussy Galore.
Ooh. Wait till you see what I have.
What?
Thing about Mexican food that it doesn't matter. You just tuck it into the tortilla and that's it.
And real quick, what about the pico de gallo?
Pico de gallo is a fresh salsa, and different from cooked salsas, it has like chopped raw ingredients. So you can use tomatoes, you can use different kinds of onions, you can use different kinds of chilies, and
First the Yellow Brick Road, then Easy Street, now Skid Row. Well, fabulous.
The TV networks now saw the wisdom of eating what they had killed. They were facing the same problem as the old Nickelodeon owners, with a wildly popular new medium and no clue about what to put on it. The solution was the same as at the turn of the century: Westerns, long known, beloved, and with finished product lying close at hand in carloads. The old Hopalong Cassidy and Lone Ranger series had played beautifully to new TV audiences.
Hundreds of thousands of those seedlings are growing here. Outside it's nearly freezing, and here inside it's quite hot here actually, I must say. But it's everything climate controlled to create the perfect conditions for growth.
When you talk to someone like Arjun, you realize he is fascinated by, actually obsessed with, our use of water and its impact around the world.
Balsamic vinegar. And then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of brown sugar. Again, just to help with that caramelization process.
Love this. Looks like 15 minutes total cooking time for the onions.
Oh, yes. Alrighty, so let's mix this up. It's looking good.
It's tough to top an original, so we added to the sides instead. It's the cheesy gordita crunch you know and love, now completely new. The $5 double cheesy gordita crunch box, only at Taco Bell.
This is a lot of steak. Oh my God. Just take it easy here. I went to college for engineering. That is definitely not helping me now. This is so big. All right, let's do some cheese. Some nice slices of American. Wow, look at that. Now we have Swiss.
Is growing over new Midas Ultra Pro brake pads. When this brake pad material was tested on San Francisco taxis, it lasted 29% longer than their standard brake pads. Cab owners are delighted. Since they'll be spending less on brake repairs, they can now spend more on sprucing up their fleets.
New Midas Ultra Pro brake pads, guaranteed for as long as you own your car. Only at Midas, America's leader in brakes.
All along Ireland's west coast are the signs that summer is on the wane. The puffins are leaving, heading back out into the Atlantic for the winter ahead. It's now late August and the cliffs are falling silent. Autumn is coming to Ireland's islands.
Seven-day forecast just shows what we call the basketball bounce in the weather business. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. So it's going to be down tomorrow. We'll be sitting in the mid-50s once again. The rally begins on Wednesday. And then Thursday, we're looking for some mid-70s in the Seattle metro, possibly some low 80s in parts southward. We'll keep you posted there. So Friday looks like it's going to be a decent day. And I would love to tell you that we were going to do what we did last weekend, which is take those warm temperatures into the weekend.
Presenting irresistible snacks from Planters.
Here come the Planters again.
Leonard!
Plenty of room, Leonard.
My man, Leonard.
corn chips and cheese balls. These are delicious.
Cheese curls. Oh, yeah.
Potato chips. I love them.
Tortilla chips. I love them.
Pretzels. I can't help myself.
Planters snacks and Stay Fresh cans. They're as good when you eat them as when we made them.
Bye, Leonard.
Thanks, Leonard. Hello, Leonard!
Come back here!
Let's go.
You'll be sorry.
Well, you could see him at Busch Gardens, San Fernando Valley. That's
Busch
where-
Gardens, indeed. Are you yourself a professional bird trainer?
Yes, I am.
All right, fine. We're going to see Clyde do that remarkable trick now. And I understand that Johnny Olson has set up the tightrope backstage. And we'll see if Clyde can really...
Remember, if you're drinking, don't drive.
The nice thing about it is if he falls off, so what? He can fly down. How long has he been doing this, Linda?
About 7 years.
He must be very tired. There he goes. No, he's thinking it over. A little nudge in the Clyde, and he moves again. Bless his little heart. Very good. Well, let's go through. I know we only have a couple minutes left, Deb. So let's go through the colors again really quickly. So we were sitting on the peacock. This beautiful palm is that gorgeous green.
Gorgeous green. And by the way, just remember that the improvements line has an entire array of items that we have for your...
すっきりした。しかし、私も意外と危ない性格してんのかもね。伊達男も台無しね。ざまみろだわ。
さえこ、いつものお前らしくないな。この男に何か恨みでもあるのか。
He didn't disappoint after turning pro, rising to the top division, Makunochi, in just over half a year. Onosato went on to claim his first championship in May 2024 in record-breaking fashion. His second championship came in September.
You know, Peg, that Kathy Bates has a mighty fine butt. Why does she waste her time making movies?
To Bills. They even put his face on the side of a mountain. For Westerners, the terror of Genghis Khan's Mongol hordes is legendary. In the 13th century, they surged out of Mongolia and descended like locusts on the civilized world. They slaughtered indiscriminately, raped and pillaged. They were said to be primitive barbarians, illiterate, without art or agriculture. Heathens.
Food and drink. We got this. All right, let's go. 15 seconds on the clock. Food and drink, 200 points, use colors, sketch.
Chocolate.
A cookie. Chicken.
Bagel.
Chicken and waffles. Chicken and fries. Chicken and...
3 seconds.
Chicken and noodles.
Great
chicken
job.
wings.
Great job. You did a great job.
What about grilled chicken?
Stop fighting!
Remember Saturday morning cartoons?
I remember!
How could I forget? Great!
That's wonderful, Yogi.
Now, stop! Stop remembering.
Where am I? I don't remember a thing.
And start watching every day.
Gosh! Great Scott!
Because there's a place where it's Saturday morning all the time.
Yes,
What's up, Doc?
Zoinks!
This is MeTV Tunes.
Highlight for me when we're watching the show, I think it's a paper clip to hold actual paper.
What we have here is a gray jade dragon plaque dated to the Ming period, which is 1368 to 1644.
Meet the crew behind Good Lacy Donuts.
We specialize in brioche donuts. A lot of cultures have a version of it. All our donuts typically have less sweetness than your average donut.
It all started when Annie and Noah were looking to explore new opportunities as their youngest started school, and a friend suggested donuts.
And my earrings. And my bobby pins.
Just one favor, Irma. Leave in your tooth fillings.
Oh, look at that. I lost almost 2 pounds. Hooray for Mom.
You're next, Pop. Well, okay. But you better give me a hand. I'm too weak to step up on it myself.
Harry, you lost 4 pounds.
Hey, let's celebrate. Break out the brownie mix.
Oh, Harry.
And now the main event. Come on, Alice.
Oh.
It's creamy peanut butter, a crispy coating, and a whole lot more. Peanut butter's gone boppers. Peanut butter boppers. You from Nature Valley. What a snack.
Tonight's performance of Chappell Roan's big hit helps kick off The Voice's next round.
I see real stars emerging.
20 artists will vie for just 8 spots in the live shows starting in 2 weeks.
I'm seeing who's giving me performances that let me know they can handle the pressure.
No more saves and no more steals to lean on. Each coach can only take 2 singers to move forward.
This is the moment. I gotta just take my best 2 people and go.
Cheryl Crow provides some mentoring assistance.
Free, set them free.
I love that.
And so does Leanne Rhymes.
It's got to hit that pocket a little bit more.
Don't want a lot of it, but a little bit here and there. Makes a nice green if you're doing springtime. Very nice green.
Traveled the world really in a punk band for several years. My ethos and my soul is DIY, you know, and I get a lot of that vibe in Seattle. I've always loved it here.
A native of Los Angeles, Philip and his wife Margarita are the chef owners of Sushi by Scratch restaurants, with locations in LA, Montecito, Miami, Austin, and here.
Let's take a live look outside now. Get a check of your forecast. You can see clouds still hanging over the city of Seattle as we look live at the University of Washington. It's Red Square this noon hour. Things are looking beautiful out there, but certainly cloudy. Ranji Sinha is in for meteorologist Nick Allard. And Ranji, those clouds are going to be here at least for a couple of days.
At least for a couple of days, but we have a warm-up coming our way.
And now the Canestrellis do their unique triple full twisting somersault.
Everyone loves pizza toppings. For topping freaks everywhere, Little Caesars' new mobile app lets you create your favorite large, extra, most bestest pizza, starting at $6 for the most cheese and the most toppings at the nation's best price. Get to Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
You know, you're pretty good at disguising yourself.
That's enough. Don't flatter me. I know I'm clever. And I'll tell you, I think the Abbot was wrong this time, selecting you two to disguise yourselves as women. Doesn't he realise how ugly you are? Maybe it's true what people say, that the Abbot only likes men.
Prize is an air purifier. Improve your sleep quality with this bedroom air purifier featuring medical-grade HEPA filters to effectively remove 99.9% of airborne contaminants from Austin Air Systems. And for everyone at home, if you'd love a chance to win this air purifier, just go to pricesright.com and find out how.
Thank you, Manuela.
Justice for us means holding the driver accountable.
Lizzie Chen remembers the call from Seattle police she never expected over what happened at this intersection near the Columbia City light rail. She tells Como this traffic camera footage shows her parents in a crosswalk moments before they were hit by a southbound motorcyclist. We've paused the clip before the crash, and Lizzie says her mother, Min Wong, died days later.
Have gone a little further. Exactly right. That was either a run or a pass option, and the run was there, so he took it. 1st and 10 Seattle. Just inside the 20-yard line of the 49ers. That's Eric Lane in motion. Play action by Craig. Looking for Turner. He was well covered by Dwight Hicks. Dave Craig, what a frustrating night. In the first quarter, he was 1 of 9. In the second quarter, he was 1 of 6. The third quarter, he was 8 of 10. And here now in the fourth quarter, he is 1 of 4. 11 of 28, 141 yards and the 1 interception. I think they're about due for a draw or a screen. I haven't seen him run a draw play the entire evening. I don't know if they have in their repertoire.